Tensions exploded in the quiet Dutch countryside after hundreds of angry demonstrators took to the streets and clashed with police over plans for a new asylum centre. Chaotic scenes erupted outside the municipal building in the town of Bleskensgraaf after protesters confronted riot police. Footage shows demonstrators shouting and pushing against police lines as flares lit up the night sky and heavy fireworks exploded near officers. A large banner carried by protesters read, "No Asylum Centre." The unrest unfolded as the local council met to discuss the proposal, but the meeting quickly turned into a public anger. According to reports, protesters had previously gathered in Nieuw-Lekkerland and then travelled in a procession of at least 150 cars to Bleskensgraaf. Amid the protest, the Mayor Theo Segers reportedly briefly suspended the council meeting. Tensions eased only after the Mayor ordered the crowd to disperse. According to the Dutch dispersal law, Molenlanden has the responsibility to house approximately 250 asylum seekers and is currently exploring 4 suitable locations for this purpose.
Asylum in Europe remains a big and politically charged issue.
Because they're draining our country of all finances. All the money, I know that money is going out of this country from all these foreigners that's coming in, invading this country.
United as one, that's what Britain's about, and that's the Britain that I want, one that looks after each other, looks after our neighbours.
Tense scenes unfolded in Britain's Manchester after a far-right anti-Islam march triggered massive counter-protests. Hundreds of demonstrators linked to Britain First's March for Remigration rally gathered on February 21, drawing strong opposition from anti-fascist groups. What began as rival protests quickly turned into a heated standoff. Scuffles and fistfights broke out between opposing groups. Britain First supporters accused their opponents of attempting to block the streets. Both Antifa and Britain First protesters pushed and insulted each other. Police then intervened. The BBC reported that 9 people were arrested for public disorder and breach of the peace. The offences included assaulting an emergency worker and breaching a dispersal notice. Thousands of people attended the March for Remigration organised by Britain First, a right-wing party demanding the mass deportation of illegal migrants. Many participants carried British and English flags. Footage shows hundreds of Britain First supporters carrying Union Jacks marching through the city centre, with some releasing red smoke bombs. Chants of "Stop the boats" and "Get them out" were raised. The group accused police of forcing the rally to pass near a gathering where MP Jeremy Corbyn was speaking and where left-wing counter-protesters were congregating.
Stop the boats. Stop the immigrants coming into this country, and what's here, get them out. Because they're draining our country of all finances. All the money, I know that money is going out of this country from all these foreigners that's coming in, invading this country. Do you see illegals? Yeah. Those that come to work and earn the money, 100%, they're welcome here. But it's them that have come and they're draining the resources of this country. And all money's going back abroad, and I know that for a fact.
Several counter-protests and demonstrations by Resist Britain First, a coalition of Greater Manchester campaign groups, Stand Up to Racism and the Green Party also sprang up throughout the city. Supporters of Stand Up to Racism chanted, "Refugees are welcome here."
United as one, That's what Britain's about, and that's the Britain that I want. One that looks after each other, looks after our neighbours.
There are many, many problems in every working class community all over the country. Those problems affect all communities, affect all young people, affect us all. And what's their solution? To blame the very people who are working in our NHS, working in our trains, working in our schools.
So we're here to stand up to the rise of the far right in this country. We had fascists march through the streets in Manchester, and we were not going to allow that to go unopposed.
I'm here on behalf of your party to support this rally, support the Greens in the by-election in Denton and Gorton, and make sure we defeat the far right on a message of unity, but also a message of determination for a fairer, more equal society, where we invest in housing, health and education, not in wars and bombardment. We live in an environmentally sustainable world. This can be done when we come together. It can't be done if we promote billionaires over the interest of the millions.
Current system's designed to funnel wealth from the very bottom up to the very top. And we've got to make sure that we have a system that works for ordinary people.
To maintain control, officers put a 10-hour dispersal order in place across the city centre. The measure gives police wider powers to direct people away from the area and aims to curb antisocial behaviour, crime, harassment, alarm or distress while the protests unfolded. The UK has been rocked by multiple protests in recent years in response to the housing of asylum seekers in hotels and high-profile sexual assault cases involving migrants. In 2025, 1 in 5 Britons named immigration as their top concern, according to a Gallup poll.